ओम ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ओम ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेद विभागिने
मूर्तिभेद विभागिने
व्योमवद्व्याप्त देहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्त देहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहना भवतु
ॐ सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदै गायन्ति यं सामगाः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यन्तं न विदुषुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यावत् सञ्जायते किञ्चित्
यावत् सञ्जायते किञ्चित्
सत्त्वं स्थावरजङ्गमम्
सत्त्वं स्थावरजङ्गमम्
स्थावरजङ्गमम्
क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञसंयोगात्
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 तद्विद्धि भरतर्षभ।
तद्विद्धि
तद्विद्धि
भरतर्षभ।
भरतर्षभ।
समं सर्वेषु भूतेषु
समं
समं
सर्वेषु
सर्वेषु
भूतेषु
भूतेषु
तिष्ठन्तं परमेश्वरम्
तिष्ठन्तं
तिष्ठन्तं
परमेश्वरम्
परमेश्वरम्
विनश्यत्स्व विनश्यन्तम्
विनश्यत्स्व
विनश्यत्स्व
विनश्यन्तम्
विनश्यतम्
यः पश्यति स पश्यति
यः
यः
पश्यति स
पश्यति स
पश्यति
पश्यति
समं पश्यन्ति सर्वत्र
समं
समं
पश्यन्ति
पश्यन्ति
सर्वत्र
सर्वत्र
समवस्थितमीश्वरम्
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 न हीनस्त्यात्मनात्मानम्
न हि
न
नस्त्यात्मनात्मानम्
हीनस्त्यात्मनात्मनम्
ततो याति परां गतिम्
ततो
नातो
याति
याति
परां
परां
गतिम्
गतिम्।
26th verse we have seen last week, and Bhagavan says, Yavat kimchit, whatever and anything, Sattvam samjayate. So any existence is born, which may be sthavaram, immovable, jangama means movable. But this everything which is born here in this universe, it possible only kshetra, kshetragna, sanyoga. Because of the association of kshetra and kshetragna, that vidhi, this whole creation is possible only because of the association with kshetra and kshetragna field and the knower of the field, Bharatarshava, one who is like a very prominent person in the lineage of Bharata. We have seen last week. Now this week, 27th verse. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwaram vinashyatsu avinashyantam yah pashyati sapashyati. So if we go in Shankar Bhashya, so Shankaracharya has given some brief commentary before this 27th verse. So he said, Na saha bhuyaha abhijayate. So in 23rd verse of this same, Bhagavan has said, Sarvatha vartamanopi saha bhuyaha na jayate. If that person knows this association of kshetra and kshetragna, I am a kshetragna, not a kshetra, one who understands very clearly, abhijayate, then that person never reborn. And he says, Bhagavan says, this is Shankaracharya ji story, iti samyak darshana phalam. So what is the result of the vision of oneness? The phalam is bhuyaha na abhijayate. the person never rebirth. And why we are keep on born? This is avidyadi samsara bija nivritti dvarena janma abhavaha uttaha. Samyak darshana phalam is over. Now he says why this is the possibility of birth. So he says there is a seed of sansara is avidya adi. We have seen many times, but by birth we have the capital of ignorance. And because of this ignorance about who am I or what's the why I am here, we always feel some inadequacy in our heart or unhappiness in our heart to fulfill. We think if I get something or some object or some person, then I can be happy, I can remove my inadequacy. This is called kamaha. Kamaha is a desire to become happy. And this is not daydream. We have to fulfill our desire. That's why we have to perform karma. And this karma may be proper, this karma may be improperly, means we can perform dharmic way, we can perform adharmic way. And this will give punya papa. Again, because of punya papa, again birth, again same ignorance. This is called this. What is the seed of this sansara? Avidya adi. It starts from avidya. Kama, karma, punya, papa comes under etc. These all are the seed of the sansara. But nivritti, this seed of sansara can be gone because of this samyak darshan, because of the vision of oneness, janma abhavaha uktaha. The absence of our birth has been said in 23rd verse. So janma abhavaha Janma karancha avidya nimittakaha kshetra kshetragna sanyogaha api uktaha. He says uktaha, it is said association between kshetra and kshetragna. Kshetra, we know the field, and kshetragna is the knower of the field. Because of the association of kshetra and kshetragna, and this association is avidya nimittakaha. Because of the absence of knowledge and this, because of ignorance, this kshetra and kshetragna association, and this association only janma karana. It is the reason for the birth. It is the cause of this birth. Ataha, again Shankaracharya says, Ataha tasyaha vidyayaha nivartakam samyak darshanam uktam. I think put little bit. Ataha, therefore, tasya avidyayaha, for that ignorance, nivartakam, how can this ignorance will go? He says, samyak darshanam nivartakam. The vision of oneness in each and every being can remove our ignorance. These also have been said only, uktam. But again, Shankaracharya says, Api, even though everything is told before, but still, punaha means again, shabda antarena uchyate, in different type of words. Same thing, samyak darshan is the cause to remove our ignorance, but it is put in different manner. Shabda antarena means in different way, is being said in 27th verse. So in 27th verse, Bhagavan has said, Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwara. Ishvara is a parameshwara, samam. It is the one same, where tishtantam, it is available, it is abiding, where sarveshu bhuteshu, in all being, starts from Brahmaji up to the small, even blade of grass, all are called sarva bhuteshu. Among all beings, Paramatma is the one only. It's the same only. One who can able to see this in each and every being. Paramatma, the consciousness is the same. Which consciousness is available in my heart? Same consciousness is available Sarveshu Bhuteshu. This is called Samyak Darshan. Samyak Darshan is vision of oneness. Otherwise, I know I am consciousness, but we cannot able to see same consciousness is other being. It is called asamyak. But samyak means each and every being. Parameshwara, that Ishvara is the samam. This is very important. Samam is the same. Even in criminals also, even in whale or shark, in tiger, lion, and cow also is a samam. In this Paramatma, which is available in everybody's heart, in everybody's body, Vinashyatsu, Sati, Satsu, it is a Sati Saptami, Avinashyantam. Even the bodies of Sarva Bhuteshu are subject to destruction. Vinashyatsu, when these bodies are perished, Vinashyatsu is called the body are subject to perishable, but who is remaining inside this body is Avinashyantam. That Parameshwara who is available inside the body, Avinashyantam, will never subject to destroy, remain as it is, Samam, no destruction for Ishvara or Parameshwara or conscious principle which is available inside the each and every beings. Yaha Pashyati, one who can able to see this vision. Pashyat is not with our naked eye, but when it says Yaha Pashyati, one who understands this, Ishvara is everybody's body, but it is never subject to destruction. One who knows clearly, Saha Eva Pashyati. That person only knows Ishvara is everywhere. And one who knows this, and one who has this vision of oneness, that person, Bhuyaha na abhijayati. This is like a, one stanza, that person never reborn. And here, in this 13th chapter, Shankaracharya is given beautifully each and every, this last all verses explanation. Somehow, I think he loves this 13th chapter, Shankaracharya. So what is the meaning of sarvam, samam? So Shankaracharya has kept samam is equal to nirvishesha. Suppose there is a tiger, tendency is to kill other animals. But one who is sitting inside this tiger, it is not connected with this quality. Vishesham is specificity. Nirvishasya means without any specificity. So, without any specificity. This Paramatma is available. If we say in cow all devatas are residing, but same devata who is residing in the cow is available in criminal's heart also. It is called nirvishesha. There is no any specific. That samam tishtantam. The meaning is sthitim kurvantam. It is just available to keep our own position in everybody's heart. But in everybody, then he says kwa. Kwa means where this nirvishesham, that tattvam is available, then he says sarveshu bhuteshu. Sarveshu bhuteshu is given in verse. So Shankaracharya is given the meaning is sarveshu bhuteshu is brahmadi sthavara anteshu. This all beings, it begins with Brahmaji. Adi means begins. We know Hiranyagarbha or Brahmaji, it is called Prathamaja, firstborn of universe. It is called Hiranyagarbha. In Vedanta, they given the name Hiranyagarbha. In Purana, they call as a Brahmaji. So Brahmaji or Hiranyagarbha are called Prathama Ja. Prathama means first, Ja is born. So who is the first born in this universe? It is called Hiranyagarbha or Brahmaji. So all beings, the Brahmaji is the most exalted being in this universe. So this Paramatma is available starting from Brahmaji, Sthavara, Anteshu, up to this immovable. There are many beings, like all trees are immovable. So starts from Brahmaji, sometimes they say a blade of grass. All Anteshu, among all pranis, among all beings. Whenever prani comes, actually pra plus ana. Ana means in second conjugation, it's called breathing. It's called aniti. Aniti means he breathes. It's called aniti. But along with pra, it becomes a na, becomes a na. So praniti. So whenever we say prani, the meaning of prani means one who breathes is called prani. So who are these all beings? The one who can able to breathe. And who is available in all these beings? Come. Come is the question. Who is this? Answer is Parameshwara. That Ishvara. Can you hear me? Okay. The light has the internet doesn't work, so this is on hotspot. So it says, come, who is available in each and every being. So it says Parameshwara. The name of that principle who is reside in everybody's body is Parameshwara. But who is this Parameshwara? So Shankaracharya has given one more explanation. He says, Deha, Indriya, Mano, Buddhi, Avyakta, Atmanaha Apeksha, Parameshwara. This Parameshwaram, which is mentioned in the verse, he is little bit something is great, having kept whom. So he says this Ishvara has given this Thula Sharira, Deha, Indriya, this all senses, mind and intellect. Even Avyakta, he says unmanifest, compared in Atmanaha, we consider as a Jivatma, compared to this all, our gross body, senses, mind, intellect, even avyakta, unmanifest, apeksha, having kept, this Parmeshwara is great to everyone. It is called Parmeshwara. Why Bhagavan has used this Parameshwara? Because compared to all, he is the great Parameshwara. That Parameshwara, tam sarveshu bhuteshu samam. That Paramatma is the same in all beings. Samam tishtanta. It remains the same in all beings. Now it is specified. It says this Paramatma gives more explanation. What is the more specification of this Paramatma? He says, Tani Vishinasti. Vishinasti is more explained properly. He says, Tani, this all means this all pranis, Vishinasti, they give more example. This all body starts from Brahmaji up to the Sthavara are subject to Vinashyatsu. Vinashyatsu is they are subject to destruction. But Tam cha Parameshwara, who is abide, who reside in this, the all beings which are subject to perishable or destruction, this Parameshwara avinashyanta. This is not subject to destruction. Inside this destructive body, undestructive Paramatma is available. Iti Bhutanam Parameshwarasya. This is the Lord of all beings. Atyanta Vailakshanya Pradarshanath. Generally, what is available inside the body are subject to destruction or modification. But who is available in this body? Whole body, including our subtle body, are subject to modified or modification. But this Paramatma, like a Kutastha, it doesn't say Avishyantam. Shankaracharya even will give the explanation of Vinashyantam, but it doesn't subject to any type of modification. This is to show Pradarshanatham Atyanta, which is very Vailakshanam. This is totally different from these other beings to show this Vailakshanya, this specification of Ishvara to show Bhagavan has used Vinashyatsu Avinashyantam among all bodies which are subject to destruction, but inside this body who reside, Avinashyantam, we never get destroyed. How? Katham. This how is asked by some, the Purva Pakshi. So what would you like to prove? Katham. This is Katham means what is the you would like to prove? Then Shankaracharya has replied, here this Purva Pakshi only Katham. How can? And now he has given the answer. We all are. This body is nothing. Sarvesham hi bhava vikaranam jani lakshanaha bhava vikaraha is a moolam. He says, Sarvesham praninam. All pranis are different type of modification. Bhava vikara. We know one who has studied Tattva Bodha asti jayate vardhate asti jayate vardhate viparinamate asti jayate vardhate viparinamate then vipakshiyate apakshiyate and vinashyati. These are called bhava vikarana. Starts from where? Jani lakshana. Jani means jayate. It starts, all modification will start from the birth. That's why I say Jani lakshana bhava vikaraha is the moolam, is the first one, is the moolam. Janma uttara bhavinaha anye sarve bhava vikaraha vinasha antaha. Janma uttara bhavinaha. After the birth, all other vikara, sarve bhava vikaraha, the modifications up to the vinashanta. So in Tattva Bodha we say asti. So when it is conceiving, parents say somebody is coming in this earth is called asti. Then that child is born, jayate. Then this child not remain the same, growing, vardhate. Then metamorphosis. There is a all adult. It is called viparinamate, apakshiyate. After some time, whether we like or we don't like, they are subject to decline, apakshiyate. And last one is vinashyati. That's why it says vinasha antaha. Vinashyati is the last. So starts from janma up to the vinashanta. All type of modification, vinashat paraha. Then he says, vinashat paraha na kashchid asti bhava vikara. After the death is called vinashat. After this death, paraha na kashchid asti bhava. After the death, there is a no modification. Bhava vikara is the modification. Na kashchid asti. Why? There is a person is not there. How can this modification take place? That's why it says bhava abhava, the absence of the bhava. Here the meaning of bhava means that prani is available in this gross body. So bhava abhava. And whenever this person is alive, changes can possible. That's why Shankaracharya has clarified sati. Here sati is a sati saptami. Sati dharmini dharmaha bhavanti. When we say there are dharmas, but where it can be available in dharmini. So there is dharma and another word is dharmini. Actually is a dharmin and seventh case is dharmini. Like deha, dehi. One who has a body is called dehi. Same way, one who has a dharma is called dharmi. So when this dharma is available, when dharmis are available, without dharmi, where dharma can stand? That's why it says, satihi dharmini. When this person, dharmi is there, dharmaha bhavanti, then only this dharma means asti jayate viparinamati. This vikaras, this modification is possible in dharmini. One who is the dharma of modification is called dharmi. Without the body, how can modification take place? In Paramatma, so Shankaracharya ji would prove dharmini in dharmi. In this, here dharma is not like we say dharma is a universal dharma. But here the meaning of dharma is subject to modification. We have to be careful. That this is my dharma, duty is not here duty. But this all modification, Shankaracharya has written as a dharma. This all modification, dharmas are available well in a person who is endowed with this 6 type of modification. When dharmi is there, modification is there. Ataha, that's why Shankaracharya says, for therefore, ataha antya bhava vikara abhava anuvadena purva bhavinah sarve bhava vikaraha pratishiddhaha bhavanti sahakaryehi. When we use this avinashyantam, because Shankaracharya, Lord Krishna has used one word for Parameshwara, avinashyantam. Actually, avinashyantam, like is a vatu pratyaya. Avinashyantam means which is not subject to any destruction. So vinashyantam is also last bhava vikara. No? Asti jayate vipar. Last one is vinashah, vinashyati. So this vinashyantam, vinashyati is the last modification. But Paramatma has given the name Vinashyantam in the verse, meaning if Paramatma is not subject to destruction, then before all these 5 vikaras, Jayate Vardate, are also negated. From Asti to Jayate Vardate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati, these are called Sarve Bhava Vikaraha Pratishiddhaha. They are already negated by using only word one, avinashyanta. Ataha antya bhava vikara. Antya means last, which is the modification, vinashyati. This last modification, abhava, it is not available in which Parameshwaram, because they have used avinashyantam. Anuvadena purva bhavinah. Before this last vikara, before this all vikaras, and we should know purva bhavinah means starts from asti jayate vardate vipariname apakshiyate survey modification. All this modification pratishiddhaha bhavanti. They all are negated along with this effect sahakaryehi. Along with this all effect jayate vardate viparinamate apakshiyate. all are pratishiddhaha bhavanti. Where? In avinashyantam. In Paramatma, they have used this one word, avinashyantam. Suppose samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwara. So Paramatma is sitting in all beings, but the nature of sarva bhuteshu vinashyatsu. So they are subject to destruction, but this Parameshwara, Bhagavan has used adjective avinashyantam. This is not subject to destruction. So avinashyantam. So when Bhagavan has used this avinashyantam is not subject to destruction, automatically purva bhavinah. This asti starts from asti, jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate. And apakshiyate, all this modification are pratishiddhaha bhavanti. They all are negating by using only one word, avinashyantam. One who can say this Ishvara is not subject to modification. One who sees, that person alone to see. So here Shankaracharya just defined what is the meaning of avinashyantam. Means when Bhagavan has used this avinashyantam, all other modification are also included. So it is not subject to jayate, it is not subject to vardhate, it is not subject to even any type of viparinamate, not subject to apakshiyate. So not subject to birth, not subject to grow, not subject to any type of metamorphosis, not subject to decline, and not subject to destruction also. But by using not subject to destruction, all other bhav vikara are pratishiddhyate. That Shankaracharya ji would like to convey here. He says, Ataha, if we go again, Ataha antyabhava vikara means last modification is vinashyati. This is absence where in Paramatma, abhava anuvadena, by mentioning in this one, purva bhavinaha, all before vinashyasi, sarve bhava vikaraha, all the modification also pratishiddhaha bhavanti, all are negated along with this effect. That's why this principle who is sitting inside is the norm is Parameshwar is totally different from all beings. The Shankaracharya says, Tasmat sarva bhutehi vailakshanyam atyantam eva parameshwarasya siddham nirvisheshatvam ekatvam cha. So he says, Tasmat, from this Vailakshanyam Parameshwarasya Siddha. So Vailakshanyam means totally distinguished. Atyantam means without any 100%. Totally. So totally distinction of this Parameshwara is proven. From whom? Sarva Bhutehi. By this mention in this verse, Sarva Bhutehi. By all these beings, Paramatmanaha, this Ishvara is totally distinct. It is proven by avinashyatvam, one word. And it is proven Paramatma is nirvisheshatvam ekatvam cha. Always we have to remember a thing or object which is subject to modification, it always have some specificity. If I say this is the lotus, we ask what is the color of lotus? If we say pink, this pink is called Visheshata, specificity of lotus. It is big or small. If we say it is a lily, very small, then small is the specificity of this lotus. These are called Visheshata. But with Paramatmana is when there is no modification, it is without any specificity. We can't say what is the color of Ishvara, what is the nature of Ishvara. Nature means what is the big, small, all adjectives cannot be applicable in Ishvara. Nirvisheshvatvam siddham by only one word, vinashyatvam, which is not subject to destruction, then all other modification cannot be possible. That's why Paramatma is without any specification. And plus also ekatvam. Ekatvam means when we say jayate, then only there is something is jayate is conditioned with one body. But when say it is not jayate, all bhav vikaraha pratishidyate, then it cannot subject to birth. It is called unconditional. There is a no condition can be applicable on this Parameshwara. It is called unconditional ekatva. One all-pervading consciousness is available in the bodies which are subject to destruction. But this Paramatma who is available in these destructible bodies is the undestructible. This. So what is the big thing? He says, Yaha evam yathoktam Parameshwaram. One who can understand Paramatma yathoktam. Yathoktam means it is ekaha, it is a nirvisheshaha, and I am not separate from that Parameshwara. Yaha pashyati. One who understands this Parameshwara in this manner, saha eva pashyati. That person only knows I am all pervading consciousness. So when Shankaracharya says, Yaha pashyati, saha pashyati. What is a big deal? The Purva Pakshi objection he has raised, and he says, what is the big deal? He says, Nanu. Nanu means objection. He says, Sarva api lokaha pashyati. Everybody is saying. He has taken this pashyati is totally literally. Says pashyati means everybody sees. What is the big deal? Kim visheshena. What is the specification? You are just keep on telling. So pashyati is the same to anyone. But now Shankaracharya explained this beautifully. He says, Satyam, what you are talking is not wrong. He says Satyam. This is called our answer. Satyam pashyati. Satyam, whatever you called is truth only. Pashyati kim. To viparitam pashyati. Sometimes we can able to see, but we cannot able to see what is the correct. Same way, all these ignorant people, they are seeing, but they are seeing what? Viparitam, totally opposite. They think I am the body. Since Paramatma consciousness is body, it is called Viparitam. If person says, I am subject to die, this is Viparitam. So all ignorant people, they see or whatever understand is totally opposite. That's why Vishinashti. That's why specify Saha eva pashyati. They have put Ataha. Therefore, Vishinashti. That's why specifically they have explained Saha eva pashyati. And Shankaracharya has given one beautiful example. He says, if some person has the disease in eye, some eye disease, and because of eye disease, one person is looking at the moon, and he sees, person says, oh, there are many moons in the sky. So he says, but one person who has a good eyesight, he says, oh, there is no many moons, only one moon. This example Shankaracharya is given. He says, Yatha timira drashti. Timira means, actually timir is andhakara, drashti is sight. But timira drashti along is said a person who has a defect in eyesight. It is called timira drashti. Yatha timira drashti manushya. This is the name of this is Bahuvrihi Samas. So manushya anekam chandram pashyati. Because of his defect in eyesight, that person sees many moons. Anekam chandram pashyati. Tam apekshya. Having kept this person in our mind, there is a person whose eyesight is okay, very nice. Ekachandra darshi vishishyate. A person who doesn't have any eyesight problem, that person can able to see only one moon in the sky. That person is specific. It is a different from this Timira Drashti person. And what Ekachandra Darshi person see, Saha Eva Pashyati. That what he says is correct. Other that Timira Drashti Manushya is saying is not correct. Same way we are seeing this in the all bodies, Paramatma is there. And if all people think Paramatma also subject to modification, it is not correct. But one Agnani who understand this, who is residing inside, it is not subject to any type of modification, that person Saha Eva Pashyati. Tatha iha api. Same way here also this is applicable. Tatha, so too, eva, indeed, iha api, in this case also, ekam avibhaktam, that consciousness, that Parameshwara is one only, and it is not as though is separated. It is not distinct. It is not separated. Avibhaktam yathoktam, which is already said in previous commentary, Atman, this ourself, Yah Pashyati, one who can able to see, Saha Vibhakta Aneka Atma Viparita Darshibhyaha Vishishyate. Generally we say, all people say, this is Devadattaha, this is Guru Dattaha, there are many Dattaha. This is called Vibhakta Aneka Atma Viparita Darshita. Generally, people have all people are different, all beings are different. But one a person who can able to see in this all being, there is a one principle, is one, without any distinction, Atmana, one who can understand that person is special, is different from this Aneka Atma Darshi. One who able to see Saha Eva Pashyati, that person only they can able to see. Saha Eva Pashyati. Itare api pashyati. Itare api pashyantaha api na pashyanti. Itare, other people, pashyantaha, they are looking everyone. In spite of looking, they don't see. Why? Viparita darshitatvat. Because they have totally wrong conception. I can say my is not working properly. So only one line we have to see. And this is itare api. Even other people, in spite of seeing, they are not able to see. This is only meaning. Itare, other people, pashyantaha api. In spite of seeing everything, na pashyati, they cannot able to see because viparita darshitvat. Because of their sight is totally opposite, and like what aneka chandra darshivat, like one who is able to see many moons in the sky is because of some disease. These people has also the disease of ignorance, and because of the heavy disease of ignorance, they cannot able to see one Parameshwara in all beings. Iti artha. This is the meaning. But I think this one verse is over. Tomorrow we will see how much is there. It is too much? No. So we will see tomorrow this. It is not working properly. So can we do Purnamada? Om पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति
शांति
शान्ति
शांति
शान्तिः
शांति हरि
हरि
ओम
ओम श्री
श्री
गुरु
गुरुभ्यो नमः